Welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the untold stories behind popular television shows. Today, we're uncovering the hidden side of Extreme Home Makeover, a heartwarming series that captured the hearts of millions but left behind a trail of shattered families. 1. The glittering facade. When we first tuned into Extreme Home Makeover, it was a feel-good spectacle, a parade of generosity, kindness, and transformations. But behind the glittering facade lay a darker truth. Many of the families featured on the show faced profound challenges that couldn't be fixed with a new home.
Because my kids are going to be taken away from me.
These families often had deep-seated issues that the show's extreme renovations couldn't address. Issues like medical conditions, debt, and emotional trauma often persisted, even in their new surroundings. 2. The unrealistic expectations. As the show gained popularity, it set unrealistic expectations for both the featured families and the audience. The grandeur of the makeovers made it seem like all of life's problems could be solved with a fresh coat of paint and a new kitchen. Viewers started believing that their own problems could be solved in a similar manner, setting them up for disappointment. The reality is that the challenges faced by the featured families were multifaceted and couldn't be resolved by a new home alone. 3. The financial strain. The extravagant renovations came at a high cost, not just to the show's budget, but to the families themselves. While they received a newly constructed dream home, many struggled with the unexpected financial burdens of higher property taxes, maintenance, and utility bills. The irony was that some families ended up in more financial trouble than before the show. 4. The lack of follow-up. Extreme Home Makeover lacked a substantial follow-up system. After the cameras left, many families struggled to adapt to their new lives. It was as if the show's producers assumed that a beautiful home was a magical solution to complex issues. The absence of post-makeover support meant that many families were left to fend for themselves, dealing with the aftermath. 5. Disruption of community. The show's sudden and dramatic transformations often disrupted the sense of community that had supported these families through their hardships. Friends, neighbors, and even family members could feel alienated and envious. The intense focus on a single family often left other community members feeling left out or overlooked. This disruption of the community's natural dynamics could have long-lasting consequences for relationships and social bonds. 6. Relationship struggles. These drastic changes also took a toll on family dynamics. In some cases, the renovations exacerbated existing conflicts, and the newfound financial responsibilities strained relationships. The expectation that a beautiful new home could instantly mend fractured relationships was, in many cases, overly optimistic. 7. Unrealistic viewer comparisons. As viewers, we couldn't help but compare our own lives to the stories we saw on TV. This constant comparison created feelings of inadequacy and, for some, a desperate quest to chase an unattainable dream. This constant measuring of one's life against the impossibly high standards set by the show fostered discontent and anxiety among viewers. It's crucial to remember that real life is complex, and every family's journey is unique. 8. Emotional toll. The constant spotlight and emotional roller coaster of the show had an emotional toll on the families. The pressure to perform and share their stories could lead to anxiety, depression, and a loss of privacy. The families often found themselves thrust into the limelight, which can be emotionally draining, especially for those unprepared for such public exposure. 9. The true heroes. Behind the scenes, the real heroes were the construction workers, designers, and volunteers who tirelessly worked to make these makeovers a reality. They often went unrecognized for their efforts, overshadowed by the show's stars. The dedicated individuals who put in the hours and hard work to create these dream homes were the unsung heroes, often working in grueling conditions. 10. The way forward. As we reflect on the impact of extreme home makeover, it's essential to remember that genuine change and transformation go beyond a superficial overhaul. To truly help families in need, we must provide ongoing support, emotional guidance, and sustainable solutions. The lesson here is that real change comes from addressing the root causes of the problems, not just applying a fresh coat of paint. Thank you for joining us on this eye-opening journey through the hidden side of extreme home makeover. If you found this exploration of the show's impact intriguing, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Stay tuned for more revealing insights into the world of television and beyond.